Welcome back to the Lightspeed Social Agency YouTube channel. I am Cody Owen. As always, I want to talk you through 5 easy steps to finding a great marketing agency for your lawn care and landscaping business. So the first thing that you need to do here is determine your marketing objectives and budget. Most likely, you're going to want someone who can build and complete an entire marketing strategy for your business, not a freelancer that does this and another freelancer that does that, and kind of cobbling it together from like a Fiverr type situation. You want someone who can write everything, produce the creative, get you end to end where you need to go. If you can find a landscaping specific agency, you're going to spend far less than if you hire a general marketing agency. And we're going to talk later about some differences between general and niche agencies later on. So we have talked a lot this spring about figuring out your marketing budget. There's a video that we've got that walks you through how to go backwards into that. But what you should know is that marketing agencies are going to cost you, anywhere from $500 per month on the low end to $10,000 plus. And the results are going to, vary, and it's not always tethered to the pricing. There's a lot of factors that go into this. But the good news is that some agencies like Lightspeed Social Agency, we specialize in landscaping and lawn care marketing, so we can charge less than kind of blue sky, anything goes, super creative agencies that are producing television ads for much bigger companies. One thing that you have to watch out for when you are signing up with a new marketing agency is you want to be a big or at least on par fish in their pond, right? You don't want to throw your $250,000 to $500,000 a year company where you're competing for attention with a $6 million company that's throwing so much more money at the agency that you're trying to work with. You're going to get less response. It's going to be slower response. You're probably going to have junior people working on your work instead of the best that the agency has to offer. So it's super important to pay attention to who you're working with there and if they are going to serve your needs. But figure out your budget first and foremost. What can the business support? What is going to make sense for the business to support? There's not I talk about this in our budgeting video, but there's not a magic formula that I can give you for spend this much on your marketing. You want to look at what you've done in the past, how it aligns with your growth goals in the future so that you're making decisions informed by what you want, not based on some number that some guy on YouTube told you. Why you might want to go niche regardless of price. Okay, the next thing is number 4, ask for referrals from colleagues at landscaping events. So when you're at formerly GIE, now Equip, when you're at the Kohler Lawn and Landscape Society, talk to other guys in the industry. If they've got someone who's niche that you can pull, then the landscape specific agencies are going to be a little bit different than maybe a local shop in your area where they can take multiple lawn care clients, right? As long as there's not competition in the same market. At Lightspeed, we can take on people all over the country and execute the strategies that we use that work for people across the country, just replicating what's already working. So then you want to think about number 3, finding them online. Think about, who you watch on YouTube. Not so subtle plug here that you subscribe, click the bell for notifications if these are the kind of videos that help you grow your lawn care and landscaping business. You can search on Google or Bing. What searching on Google and Bing is probably going to find you are the most expensive, top of the line agencies. Sometimes that top shelf liquor tastes better. Sometimes it's more you're paying for the bottle and the experience than the actual results. So make sure that you are looking for relevant experience. Make sure they know the landscaping industry. If you're working with a general agency, especially a smaller local small business agency, they're going to be used to doing ads for the restaurant industry or retail stores, things that have a radius that people drive from to come in versus you have a radius you drive out to. And so you want to make sure that they understand route density, that they understand how to do the hyperlocal targeting that we do in Facebook ads. When you're working with a landscaping specific agency, you're going to have more expertise from them. They're going to know the language that your clients need to see. They're going to understand you when you're talking to them about things in the industry. You don't have to explain the benefits of aeration to me the way you might to someone who sells, ads for Pizza Hut usually. You're going to get better results because they know the product better. They know the benefits better. They know what benefits pull clients in your area. We see a difference in what works in like very tight suburban markets versus a little more sprawling rural environments. So you're going to see better results because you're not having to be their guinea pig. And then finally, you want to check reviews, testimonials. This goes back to talking to friends in the industry that we talked about a moment ago. But make sure that they're great to work with, that they're responsive. Make sure that, you've got a phone number you can reach out to when someone needs something. My phone number's on our website. I had someone call me on Christmas Day this year to ask me a question about working with us. So make sure that they're available, accessible, and that they're going to meet your needs so that you can grow long term rather than, kind of flash in the pan. We want to set you up for success going forward. So if you are looking for an agency to take care of your lawn care and landscaping business, I really hope that you'll reach out to us. There'll be a link in the description here. You can click out and let us know your biggest pain point with your current Facebook ad strategy. Maybe it's that you don't have an ad strategy at all. Maybe you need one. We're partway through March now, and you're feeling the pressure of, signups aren't coming in as quickly as you wanted, quotes aren't going out as quickly as you wanted. Maybe you need to get marketing off your plate this year. It is not too late to sign up and move the needle, especially if you've got projects to sell outside of your regular mowing maintenance type stuff. If there are cleanups that we can be selling, if there are treatments that we can get people on board for, all of those things are going to come together to help you build the landscaping business that you want this year. So it's not too late. Please reach out if you need some help with your marketing and use these 5 easy steps to find an agency that's going to take care of you, even if it is not Lightspeed. I think that these are good criteria to have going into any conversation with someone that's going to be handling the marketing for your business. Thank you so much for watching with us. I hope to see you next week. If you've got a comment or question, leave it down in the comments down below. We would be happy to answer your question. Yeah, make sure to click the like button. All right, I'll see you next week.